Yo, it's your boy Heff Banks, Swim Team Radio, on Fight for Your Life Radio, at WIT Radio. And I'm here with my boy T the Pharaoh, all the way from Madison, Wisconsin. What's going on, bro?
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. So I just want to, who is T the Pharaoh?
Yes, sir.
Let the people know who are you, the type of music you make, what you bring into the show Saturday, the energy you're going to give, just what's going on with
I
you.
got you. So what's good, y'all? Appreciate y'all for having me in Chicago. Like you said, I'm T the Pharaoh. I'm from Madison, Wisconsin. I'm a 26-year-old recording artist. I graduated college May 23 recently, so I just got my certificate to be an audio engineer. So I'm allowed to be in the studio, to be doing this stuff for a lot of people. I think that's probably one of the biggest things I want to touch on there is a lot of the music that I've done, I've recorded myself, I've edited myself, and I just kind of grew with it. If you heard me when I first started off music, I started off, I want to say 2017. I got into college, and music has always been something that I wanted to do, but it's never something that I really knew how to do. I had friends in high school that had an older brother. He was in a cappella, and over at UW Wisconsin, we got one of the coolest a cappella groups that we had. It was called the UW Mad Hatters. And when his brother was in the group, they used to perform. I think they went to the White House to perform. They opened at baseball games and stuff like that. It was real cool, you know. And so after going to go and see them and just seeing some of the stuff that they were doing, I mean, these guys were singing. There was drums and there's no instruments. There's electronic stuff happening. There's no instruments. These men all a cappella. And that just kind of sparked something in me because my mom used to sing, my grandma used to sing, and I was just playing sports and doing stuff like that because that's what I thought I was going to do.
Sure, you do look like you play some football.
Man, I was running back. You know how it
is. Just like, man, when you're a football player,
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
For sure.
But after seeing him and going into college, I started making some friends who were actually in the music scene, making beats and stuff like that. And my roommate's friends, I'll never forget this. This is what started everything. I asked bro, I said, hey man, I've always wanted to try my hand out at making music, right? You think you can show me a thing or two so I can get started? And he said, and I quote, he's like, yeah, I can show you some stuff, but just tell you right now, you're never gonna be able to make beats as good as me. And you know how that goes for everybody, right?
Yeah,
you go, this is cool, it's cool, it's cool. As soon as I got back home, I bought that program, that.
You had to.
And I got to do it. And 6 months go by, I feel like I'm making no progress, right? I put it down, I'm in school, I get away from it. Something happened. I don't even know how it happened, but just, going back over and over, watching the same YouTube video 70 different times until I get it, how to EQ, how to do this, how to do that. One day it just clicked and I started to make something decent. My friends started to notice it too. And I was like, oh, okay,
That's how you know when the switch happens, when the people around you
when they start taking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then so it went from people just kind of listening oh, he's just messing around with it to, oh, hey, you starting to put some stuff together. It started to go so well that people started to notice me when I was doing shows, and then I wanted to take it a step further. I didn't want to just be the type of person to make music and then not know what I was doing with it. I wanted to, if I'm going to make this, I'm going to get the money, and go, make sure my stuff is branded and everything like that. I started making music, I started putting some stuff out. I put my first track out, not too much traction, people didn't pay attention to it. But after I put my third track out, I went to a seminar, and that's where I linked up with DJ K Young. And that's where she's my big sister, she's my mentor and all this. She steered me in the right path. I owe a lot to the success to her and the local traffic on the music scene. They found me, they gave me a shot, and been working with them for what it seems like. I don't even remember how long. She's just been advising me for so long. And one thing about her is she said, I'm gonna guide you, but I'm gonna let you figure out the stuff on your own. Because the first time I performed in front of them, they gave me some pointers, and then a couple years later, I'm the liaison for a summit that happened over in the Wisconsin Music Summit. I was helping with the computer and helping that artist come through. I had a performance myself in front of some of these same panelists that I performed from 3 years ago. And this time in my evaluation, they're like, we have nothing to tell you. You're mastering the craft. You're doing this, and just keep doing exactly what you're doing. And I think this Saturday, what you guys are going to see from me is you're going to see a melodic artist. I do a lot of when it comes to music, I really do like to sing, but I like to